they released Fortnite for the iOS, they've been saying that Fortnite is going to be coming to Android devices in the next few months. So the next few months, it's somewhere around 3 to 4 months. So a lot of people are speculating that Fortnite on Android will come out sometime May 16th through May 17th or May 18th. I'm not really sure, but May 16th through May 18th, simply because Nick Chester, a PR manager working at Epic Games, he said something like they plan on releasing Fortnite on Android devices once Android 9.0 or Android Pistachio is available for Android devices. Now, the reason for that is because that's going to be one of the latest operating systems for Android devices, so it would just make sense if they would like to wait for the new operating system to get released for Android first and, just optimize their game and stuff like that for that specific OS and stuff like that. So if you guys didn't know, there was a Google I.O. event, and that's around the time Android 9.0 or Android Pistachio will be showcased. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it was already out beforehand, but a lot of people are, hoping that it would actually come out on that day. However, that wasn't the case because obviously Fortnite is still not out on Android devices. So then, because people are getting scammed left and right with all these fake invite emails and all these scam websites, Epic Games decided to release a little bit of information, not much. It's not really helpful, but it's still better than nothing. They said that they plan on releasing the update sometime this summer. So, first of all, let's slow down and try to understand the information that we've been given so far. So, first of all, they said that Fortnite is gonna come out on Android sometime in the next few months. Now they said that's gonna come out sometime this summer. So obviously it's gonna come out a lot sooner. And if you guys do not know, like what I said at the beginning of today's video, tomorrow is the E3 event. And if you guys haven't been keeping up with the news lately, there's been a lot of Fortnite Nintendo Switch leaks, and there's just so much proof that Fortnite is gonna be at E3. And here it says a Nintendo Switch edition of the game is pretty much confirmed at this stage after a series of leaks and will likely be shown during the upcoming Nintendo Spotlight on Tuesday. But we could potentially get more info about the game's Android release, especially since Epic confirmed a summer release for the game on Android smartphones. Now, on this article, they said something like potentially. So they're kind of saying like, oh, it's probably not going to be something very big. So we're not really sure if Epic Games is going to be talking about Fortnite Android a lot, since obviously Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch is, as of right now, it's more of a bigger topic than Fortnite on Android, simply because Nintendo is a very big company. So we can assume that Epic Games and Nintendo is doing something here together, where maybe Nintendo is paying Epic Games to make sure the game comes out first on the Nintendo Switch before it comes out on Android devices. But I don't think that would be the case though, because for Epic Games, they can easily release Fortnite on Android devices. And even though the Android market is not like the iOS community, where all of these iOS devices are made by Apple, so it's easy for Apple to just do some deals with Epic Games, you guys do have to keep in mind that since we do have a really, really huge Android community, especially in Asia. And if you guys do not know, Asia is one of the countries where people spend thousands and thousands of dollars at mobile games. And if you guys do look one up, there's like this one guy who spent like $75,000 on a mobile game, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so I don't think Epic Games would just completely cut off Android for that reason. So if you guys are worried whether or not Fortnite on Android is going to be released or not, don't worry guys, it will be released, because obviously it will be such a big loss for Epic Games. But anyways, guys, back to what I was saying earlier, where one of the people working at Epic Games, they said something like they do plan on releasing Fortnite sometime this summer, simply because there's been a lot of scamming going on. So here, one of them at Epic Games said that we're trying to get this summer for the release. I know many of you are excited for this release, and we promise that when we have more information to share, you'll hear it from us first. Now, here at the bottom of this article, here it says, in a recent review with a employee of Epic Games, they announced the Android version of the popular game Fortnite will be released to the audience of the E3 press conference, where they will announce multiple content changes rivaling the game PUBG. Now, obviously, it would just make a lot of sense for Epic Games to release a lot of information about Fortnite on Android at E3, simply because, one, like what I said earlier, at first they said something like they plan on releasing stuff about Android in the next few months, then it got changed to sometime this summer, and obviously E3 is an event during this summer, so that's one of the reasons why it would make sense for Epic Games to release all these informations about Fortnite on Android. Two, if you guys do not know, there is going to be a Pro AM event at E3. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be at E3, but we'll see. But anyways, if you guys do not know what Pro AM is, it's basically a duo game mode competition thing between YouTubers and celebrities. So the teams will be one YouTuber and one celebrity on the same team, and they will compete against all the other teams, other 50 teams in a match, from what I know. And the winning team gets $3 million. They get $1 million to split, and they get to donate to any charity of their choice. So, in my opinion, this is a really, really cool event. But yeah, so if there's going to be Pro AM at E3, there's just going to be a lot of people watching. So, if there's going to be a lot of people watching, I think this is a very, very big step for Epic Games, because all the information that they're going to be talking about at E3 will reach billions and billions of people really, really fast, because a lot of media outlets will be picking all of those informations up and start spreading them all over the internet. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today's video. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think again. I'm really interested in your guys' opinion. I'll have more videos uploaded today, like sometime this afternoon, so hopefully you guys don't have any bedtime, because for some of you guys are already on your summer break. Unfortunately, I still have school. School doesn't end for me until the 13th of June. So if you guys are already on your summer break, you guys are very lucky, because I'm over here still